Hello and a warm welcome to the first edition of SoSHA Bantaba here on Better Future Production. I'm your host, Mohamed Lamin Drame, and in my company in this very first edition, I have the President of Social Sciences and Humanities Student Association, Mr. Ismail Jobate, and also on the right-hand side, I have Yafati Job, who is a press officer in the Office of the Information and Communications Ministry. We are excited to have you all here on this platform. Mr. President, welcome to the first episode of SoSHA Bantaba.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister of Information and Communications of SoSHA. I am hugely delighted to be here.
Yes, I am also very, very happy to have you on this platform. Remember having the President on this platform. So exciting. Yes, Mrs. Yafadi Job.
Any of the above.
Okay, Mr. Yafadi Job.
Emma. Hello. Hello to you and to the Honorable here present and to our viewers out there. Thank you so much. I am so delighted to be here too.
Exactly. Now, SoSHA Bantaba is a weekly program that will come on this very platform every Wednesday from the hours of 12 to 1 p.m. Maybe if you are wondering what SoSHA means, SoSHA is an abbreviation for Social Sciences and Humanities Student Association. If you know University of the Gambia and you know student leadership, you will understand that we have a student union where every student is a member. But also in the university, we have different schools or different faculties. We have School of Journalism, we have Law, we have Arts and Sciences, we have Education. Now in all these schools, there are also what we call sub-associations, and these are led by students. We are a sub-association in the School of Arts and Sciences. Like I said, SoSHA is an abbreviation for Social Sciences and Humanities Student Association, and then the president is sitting right beside me. So you'll have a very, very fascinating show. You will know what SoSHA means, what we do as student leaders, and also what this program will offer to students in the Division of Humanities, and what impact would it make in the national development, because we know social science students are very crucial players in the development of this country, and we are the social science students, and this platform will provide us with the opportunity to interact with the society, with the viewers. Of course, yes, we have solutions to our problems, but first, let's talk about us. Who are we as Student Association? Mr. President Ismail Jabat, he is very humble, tenacious, he is workaholic, he is a go-getter, a very humble president that we have. Mr. President, first, you've been in office not more than 2 months. How has it been being a president in the university, especially being a student president?
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Like I said in the beginning, super delighted to be here, and we are the students of the Social Sciences and Humanities Department of the University of the Gambia. We represent several departments, 8 of them: political science, development studies, geography, history, English language, French, Islamic studies, and Christian religious studies. These are the people that are the embodiment of the Social Science Department. Moving to your question, how has it been for me, being the president of the Social Sciences? It's just less than 3 months, so I wouldn't be here to tell people it has been a difficult task, when I know there are people in the presidency.
But I know it should be something enjoyable as a president.
But anyway, it's an important thing. I mean, I signed up for it, so difficult or smooth, that is the consequence of my decision.
Sure.
So, I have a great pleasure in helping people out, solving their problems, no matter how hard it is. So the hard part is that you are always there, ready to do better for the ones that you represent. So that is the hard part of it. But the good part of it is you are doing what you signed up for. You are doing what you promised the students you would do. That is to stand up for them, to represent them, to help solve their problems when there are existing problems. And this is what we are doing as a council. And my job as the coordinator of all functions in the Executive Council, I am trying my best within the period that we already spent to ensure that these things are happening. So it's a good experience, but a hard experience.
Yeah. What have you done so far as a council?
Well, we have a lot of plans.
Okay.
We have a lot of programs in store that we want to do.
Okay.
Right now, our most important thing that we want to do is to to build as many connections as possible. You know, as I speak right now, going into the street, we've already started making courtesy calls with several institutions. I wouldn't probably name the institution, but yesterday, you know, you were with me, we went to a particular institution, an important stakeholder in national development. We went there to tell them that we are social science students and that we want to partner with them in helping them execute their functions, because we are social science students and we need to have a say in the establishment of the society as well as the improvement of the conditions of the livelihoods of people in society. So that is one, partnerships, and we are working on making a lot of courtesy calls, meeting different institutions so that we can partner with them, so that they help us out in several activities that we will do. We also want to have a united family, and that is why tomorrow we will be having an induction program for the newly enrolled students of the social sciences. Already they had an orientation today. Tomorrow they will be meeting with council so that we take them through the traditions of SoSHA. What are some of the activities that we have for them as a council, and so on and so forth. That is happening tomorrow. And you know very soon that we will be having our retreat.
Exactly.
It's not very far from now. The dates will be communicated. Soon, you know, we'll be having, of course, an entrepreneurship training, like we promised during the campaign. You know, I think maybe later on in the program, we will talk about the plans that we have for the students. But so far, what we've done is to meet as a council, put an action plan, put dates for them, and then so that we work towards achieving those dates. I think within the period we have done that successfully, and we are hopeful that many other things will be done in the nearest future.
Thank you, Mr. President. President Ismail Jabari and his council members were elected into office on the 16th of December 2021, but were confirmed as elected council members on the 17th of December, and they were sworn in on the 28th of December 2021. He is a very industrious president, I can confirm. I am the Minister for Information and Communications. Yes, so for the job, you've witnessed the swearing-in ceremony of the 17th Executive Council of SoSHA. Even though the purpose of this program is to talk about SoSHA Bantaba, but also we have to start with the council. How have you been seeing the work of the council in less than 3 months in office?
Thank you so much, Emil. And I must say that I must commend you guys first, and because like you've said, it has not been long since you guys were sworn in.
Exactly.
But along the line, we've seen you guys achieving tremendous achievements and all that, starting from the Information Ministry. And this is one of the achievements that the Information Ministry has already gathered. And I know a lot more is on the line. And of course, I cannot talk about the other ministries because, yes, since I am focused on the information ministry, that is the only thing I can talk about. And I want to tell them that a lot more is on the line coming, that they should wait for them. And I'm also sure that this council will do great.
Yeah, she's very sure that this council will do great. She's only talking about the Information and Communications Ministry. When you have other ministries.
Slide in here. My mind just went to some of the things. When we were sworn in, barely a week, we organized a unity football match.
Exactly, you are right.
Yes. And this was a match played where we had the two teams that contested for the positions. They were on the same side, plus the Electoral Commission, and we were playing against the general student body. It was a huge crowd that came. We had a fantastic football game.
After short notice.
People came, the dean was there, he did the kickoff, and the scout band was there, and it was an interesting encounter. We also, of course, the tutorial cycle. I've forgotten about that. We didn't do the official launching, but it is already in place by the Education and Research Ministry. They have already done that. And of course, the Sports Ministry is already doing their test matches. They are preparing ahead of the May.
Vice Chancellor's Championship. This year we are coming, SoSHA both male and female team. We are going to beat everything.
They are doing great regards to the training and preparation. So that kind of escaped my mind, but those things are already happening. Few of the things that we have done already, but a lot of other things will be happening in inshallah.
Maybe I have to announce this on the Unity football game. He played as the president. He scored a fabulous goal. Yes, he scored a very
scored a wonderful goal.
Exactly, a wonderful goal.
And I was so surprised about that.
You're surprised?
Yeah, I didn't know he was that good at football.
Well, you are not surprised.
Anyway, I am better than him in consistency.
I'm not sure about that.
I played and I assisted.
I wouldn't say much about that. I would wait for the Vice Chancellor's League and
so you're going to
see more skills. I will be participating.
All right, so yes, we'll see our president on the pitch, representing SoSHA. Yeah, so quickly, let's talk about SoSHA Bantaba. This is a partnership that the council established between us, the council, and also Better Future Production. This was signed on the 7th of this month. Last week, Monday, it was signed here, just a few steps from where we are sitting. It was signed, and the agreement is 1 year. So today, basically, we're going to talk about the importance of this program. First, I will put this to you. What, in fact, motivated your council as the president to fast track this MOU?
So during the campaign period, we promised the students, especially through the Information and Communications Ministry, that we intend to take SoSHA beyond the peripheries of the University of the Gambia.
Exactly.
And to be able to do this, we need to establish partnerships with media houses, media outlets, whether they are fast growing or they are already established. And our aim is to do that as soon as we are in council. You've already done a great job with Alcamba Times. They are doing a great job publishing some of the articles written by SoSHA students and some of the things that we do. That is a good one. And here we are, Better Future Production, an incredible media house, online TV and all of that. So the reason why we fast-tracked this is because we are already doing some activities, and we promised students that we are going to take their activities beyond the borders of the University of the Gambia. So that is why we decided we are going to do this as soon as possible. Yeah.
Bantaba is a Mandinka word, and it means like a gathering where people sit and discuss. And this platform, like I said yesterday, will provide students in the Division of Humanities a platform to come here and talk about issues affecting students, talk about issues that are affecting the country, issues that are holding the country from being where we all want the country to be. So basically, this platform is going to do well for SoSHA, and of course, so I commend myself. Always at the council, it is a huge accomplishment for council establishing this partnership with Better Future Production. Also, we have to commend the general manager, Mr. Parliament Sar, who is also a lecturer in the university, for giving us that opportunity to have a discussion with him and then sign this MOU. And we are not going to disappoint. And Yafat is here. Yafat works in the Office of the Information and Communications Ministry. Yes, I think I gave him Bantaba again when I was. You are a witness. Yes. Yeah, so this is a huge achievement for the council, but more specifically the Office of the Information Minister, and you are a towering figure in the ministry. You'll be hosting this program. Maybe in our subsequent shows will be here as a host. What impact do you think this will bring to students in the University of the Gambia, more so those in the Division of Humanities and Social Sciences?
Okay, like you said, this is going to be a very immense program for SoSHA students. And I would like to remind you, I remember one time, Ismaila would say that as a leader you should be innovative, and that you should not just limit yourself within your expected responsibilities. And that is why we at the Information Ministry thought, why not bring something new? The previous ministries have been here taking us to some releases. Of course, they have done well, but then I believe, as like he said, as a leader, you should be innovative, and that is why we thought of we thought of bringing new things for SoSHA students, and this is going to be very impactful for them, yes, because this show is for them. When we talk about SoSHA Bantaba, we're talking about social science students there, and we have development majors, political science students, and the list goes on. So this is going to be a platform for them where they will come and talk about important things that are affecting SoSHA. And at the end of the day, it's not only going to be things that are affecting SoSHA, but things that are affecting the university at large, because we cannot talk about SoSHA without talking about it.
Sure. You remember when we invited Alassane Drame and also Badu Aliou Mane on one of our shows, and he said one of the things that he wished to do but he couldn't do was to have a TV program for SoSHA. And we told him that we are going to try our best, and then he realized that and here we are. Alassane, if you are watching this show, we are live on Better Future Production, and this is SoSHA Bantaba. Mr. President, you are on the Bantaba. like normally in a Bantaba, sometimes you bring topics and we discuss. What do you want to bring on the table? Tell the viewers what Social Sciences and Humanities Students Association have for students in the university and also for those in the society.
Oh, thank you so much. That is a hot one.
Yes.
But before going to that, I just want to appreciate the efforts that was done by the 16th Executive
Council. Exactly.
They were the ones that started this particular crusade. They started discussions before we came and recommended that we should follow their steps and ensure that this happens. They wanted to make it happen, but they couldn't due to reasons beyond their controls. And here we are. I mean, that's what you do when your predecessors couldn't do certain things. We just have to step in. That is why you have different executive councils. So, but we wouldn't go far without commending them for their great job that they have done with regards to ensuring that this is established. Here we are at Better Future. So moving to your question, what do we have? Basically,
Bantaba now. Let's
this Bantaba, why this Bantaba? Or what are some of the benefits that we are going to get from this Bantaba? Number one, Better Future Production is going to be covering our different events. One of the benefits of this memorandum of understanding within the period of 1 year, which can be extended, of course, is that they will be covering for our programs. When we have SoSHA activities, say we have a SoSHA week, we have different events. Say we have an induction program, say we have a symposium, say we have other programs of social sciences on campus. They will be there to take the things that we are discussing and then make sure it is there for the public to get them. That means we are taking our activities out of the university. Number two, they are going to provide for us a platform. This is the platform.
Sure.
And the Bantaba, where we can discuss relevant issues. And that is when another aim and objective of SoSHA is achieved. We are supposed to be a connection between the University of the Gambia and the society. And this platform could be helpful in that. We have different majors in SoSHA. They could come here and talk about relevant issues with regards to national development, socio-political and economic development of this country. You know, they are learning in theory. They could come here and practicalize that and talk to the society about what they think should be done in changing the status quo of our model. How can we make this country progress better than it already is, and how can we, make the lives and livelihoods of people, better than how they already are. So it means this platform is going to be a very good one, a very good band of people to discuss issues like that, issues of national interest, issues of relevant issues and what things that are currently happening. Say, for example, very soon we'll be venturing into the parliamentary election. Students of the social sciences could be invited here to talk about the different dimensions, the different themes and issues that they could talk about to ensure that is a smooth activity and what are the importance of partaking in National Assembly elections. That could be one thing, and many other things ahead that we could come here and talk about. But also, you can talk about university issues.
Exactly.
What can we do as social science students to ensure that people in the university, people that have left the university, and people that will be going to the university would benefit from the activities of the university. This can be a platform to talk about that. We have a debate association in the UTG. We have a debate association in SoSHA. Those people also can be invited to debate on issues that would be very important. We don't know who will be watching. There are experts that might be watching and see certain things debated on and learn something from that and ensure that those are added to the activities that they do. So I think all in all, this could be some of the things that we would benefit for as long as the Bantaba is concerned. Also, in the MOU, I think I've also spotted out that they will be providing us advice, like media advice.
Exactly.
We have a communications and information ministry. We might be needing some advice in regards to media matters and all that. They have also put in the MOU that they will be providing that for us. That is also part of the understanding that we have. So I think basically these are the three components, but there are other things in detail in the MOU that probably we don't need to talk about here.
Exactly. If you are watching this show, the SoSHA Bantaba will come on this very platform every Wednesday from the hours of 12 to 1 p.m. As you heard from the president, SoSHA Bantaba is beyond this desk. SoSHA Bantaba is definitely beyond this desk. And also, he said something about this platform we're going to provide this platform for social students to come and talk about issues of national interest. And more particularly, something that is very close is the parliamentary election. We can invite social students here. We can talk about candidates, those that are vying for MP seat from different constituencies. We can look at university students, and some of them we can look at their past record. What have they been doing? Because we are social science students, and we have to talk to the society. We know, problems that we have in the society. Will this, aspiring parliamentarian solve that problem? Do they have the credential? So these are some of the things that we will discuss, and then they will be of very much importance to the electorate outside there. Yeah, to aside what he said, also in SoSHA we have students with talent, things that lecturers will not teach us on campus, and this could be a very good platform for those people as well. As we sing this song, promoting SoSHA beyond the peripheries of the University of the Ghana, this will be another huge platform for those people.
Yes, this is going to be another huge platform for them, because we are not only going to come here and talk about national issues, SoSHA issues, UTG issues, but we'll be bringing them, exposing them to the world.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you never know where these people are going to end up. And when they go outside, they're going to be representing SoSHA in particular. So that is why we are not only going to do, like I mentioned earlier, but we are also going to bring talented students, of course, people that are embodied with them, because SoSHA is also about that, and it's full of that. We have a lot of students there that are very, very talented. So we're going to provide them this platform again. That is SoSHA Bantaba, of course, where everything could be discussed. So we're going to bring them here too, and they will have a platform where they're going to showcase their talents. And at the end of the day, like I said, they will go out there and represent SoSHA and Gambia at large.
Yeah, and with this platform, anyone from anywhere will be able to know what students in the University of the Gambia are doing.
It's not always about learning.
Yeah, it's not always about learning. We have so many activities as student leaders. Let's just move on. Let's look at the activities of the 17th Executive Council. What are some of the major events that you plan to do that will be of huge interest to students and also to the society?
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. So we have, like I said, we've met. We realized that for any executive to do well, you first have to put down plans, attach dates to those plans, and and work towards attaining them. So the first thing we did is to ensure that we have these plans in place. So already we have a blueprint, we have an action plan that we are working towards. So some activities within this action plan, some of them are, of course, traditional SoSHA activities, and some are new innovations, of course. One of them, of course, let's start with the SoSHA retreat. All right, a retreat.
That will be next month.
Yes, next month we are doing our SoSHA retreat. There is a new cluster of students that are being oriented, like today. Tomorrow they will be inducted. They will be inducted. But we believe that is not enough. They have, if they are oriented, inducted, they need to be amalgamated
exactly
into the family. And we believe to do that, we have to do a retreat for them, where we would go out as a family and have fun, exchange contacts. That way we can have a mentor-mentee relationship where you take the number of a mentor, take the details you discuss, so that the person will be guiding you through your first, second semester, because those are very, very difficult periods. Alongside that, we are building a connection as a family, because when there is unity, there is progress. So we want to unite ourselves into one family, and that is why this this retreat will be very, very important. It's happening next month. But before the date of the retreat, of course, we'll be commemorating the Women's Day. That is happening. I think we are doing that on the 9th of next month.
And Better Future Production will be there.
Of course, they will be there.
They will go over the event.
And that is the first event we will be doing, I guess, as council. Then we'll have a retreat. Then after that, we have another activity for the month of April. I think we'll be having an entrepreneurship training. The social sciences, we are one of the most disadvantaged regards to job opportunities in the country. So we believe, due to this fact, we cannot wait on government and NGOs to help us with job opportunities. We could also help train the social science students on how to create their own jobs, and this is why we'll be doing an entrepreneurship training. The discussions are already in place. We've already scheduled a date. We are having our discussions with the people that are supposed to do the training, and they might be there the date that is provided. In the same month, we also want to do a seminar, a public lecture sort of, where some prominent personalities of our country will be invited on campus to talk about issues of importance to both the University of the Gambia students, especially those in the social sciences, and also the university, then the nation at large.
Yeah, so this will be for the next 2 months.
This is for the next 2 months.
Okay, I will come back to you. Like you said, new students have been oriented today, Wednesday, and then they will be inducted tomorrow, Thursday, on the 17th of February, and then they will be amalgamated on the 26th of March. Yes. Can you remember any retreat when you were newly enrolled in the university?
Unfortunately, I missed it.
Did you have a mentor?
Yes, you're one. Okay. Ismaila is too.
So I am her mentor anyway. Yeah, so you heard from the president. Our next major event would be the International Women's Day celebration, which is going to be on the 9th of March at the school campus auditorium, hopefully. You heard from him the entrepreneurship training and also seminar sales. We are not in the council, but you work closely with the council. How do you see some of these activities?
Coming down to the entrepreneurship training, there was this guy last time during our other show. Okay. The guy was insisting that, and he was reminding us that we have to relate this to you, that the council should at least provide us with, let's say, a mechanism where we can develop ourselves, just like he said, through entrepreneurship training and all that. And surprisingly, you guys have already had that in mind, and you're working towards that. So I guess when if he's watching, then I'm sure he'll be very happy. And I think
Mr. President is the personification of intelligence. Here's the big stuff.
Yeah, you just said that.
Exactly.
So I think that is going to be a very good initiative, and I want to call on to all SoSHA students to not let this opportunity slide, because it's going to be one of its kind. And I'm not sure if the previous council have ever had that. And if this is the first one, so I think there's an opportunity for all of us to take part in it, and also to
You're going to take part?
Of course, obviously, I have money. I don't know how to entrepreneurship.
For me, I will think about it. I have to think about it.
Yeah, coming down to the retreat too, I think it's a very important initiative, because they always say that all work, no play makes happen.
Yeah, that is a famous saying.
And we've all seen that it's been a very stressful semester. So having a retreat before lecture begins, or just after the commencement of lecture.
Yeah, after the commencement of lectures.
Yeah, so I think I'm not missing it this time, to correct that.
So, see, it's not missing it.
I'm not missing it.
Anyway, there is a secret there. So if you want to be part of it, join us.
You don't want. So the retreat actually. Yeah. We need to comment the 16th executive council. They were the first executive council to do the first ever SoSHA retreat. I think they were the first ones to do a retreat SoSHA, and now will be the second. They did a great job. I was there. Sure. I am very close to most of the council members, if not all of them. So they did a wonderful job. We also want to do better. We want to do better than that. So there are going to be very, very interesting activities during this SoSHA retreat. All of you should start packing some cash for your tickets. Advance tickets will be out very soon.
Very, very soon.
Please get set for that. We'll have a lot of activities. So for us, it's not only fun. For us, the retreat is more of uniting the family than having this fun. But of course, we are going to unite the family, do some fun while you are uniting the family. That's what we are going to do, inshallah. In fact, we are meeting tomorrow about the retreat. We will, after the induction program, we don't want to let council leave campus without us meeting again. So we are going to spend an extra probably 2 hours or 2.5 hours to discuss about the issue, because we want to ensure we give the best to the students, even if it means we are going to be very uncomfortable in the process. Yeah.
My president is so passionate about serving students.
And I think SoSHA is lucky.
Yes, we are very lucky. We are lucky to have him as our president, and he will always say this: we are not just leaders, we are servants, so we have to serve the students. Exactly. Yes, we have two seminar series. That is another very good initiative that the council will bring to the student of SoSHA. What benefit do you think the seminar series will bring to the student? Like, for example, maybe we are going to invite Yafatu, not you, to come and give some lectures. Let's talk about the importance of these two SoSHA students. I remember in one of the things that your guest said was to be organizing a symposium, every Wednesday, right? But this will not come every Wednesday. But this in this symposium or seminar series, we're going to invite personnel that are respected that will come and then inspire UTG students. But let's talk about the benefit that this will have on UTG students.
Okay, so I believe this seminar, like you said, this person was emphasizing about this happening.
Okay.
And like you said, even though if it's not going to be every Sunday, but then even having it in droplets will do for us students, because we cannot learn everything within the four corners of the classroom.
Sure.
So having seminars would help us, especially interacting with these people in the societies that we look up to. So at the end of the day, it's going to be something that is going to be very beneficial for the SoSHA students. And I know other students from other departments will be very happy and might come and learn something from this. And what the lady suggested last time was that we could have a seminar where some particular students within SoSHA can come and then talk about their specialized areas. Because you that is majoring English, I know, I am sure you don't even know what is politics. So let's say a political so a political science major could come and enlighten you about his or her area, and the other person does the same. At the end of the day, before we leave UTE, we will get to gather a lot of stuff at the end of the day. So I think this seminar thing would be very, very important for SoSHA students, and I am encouraging you guys to ensure that this is pushed through.
Yeah, this seminar series will come in every semester before we leave office.
That's the plan. That's why we are calling it a series.
A series, yeah, exactly. It's a series.
That's what we want. We will make sure that it happens. We will do our utmost to ensure that it happens probably at least 2 times before we leave. If that doesn't happen, we will ensure that we probably leave a linkage for the next executive council to ensure that it is a continuity when they are elected.
But knowing his passion and knowing the heart that he has for SoSHA, this is going to be something that we're going to do. I know my president. I know
sure.
He is a go-getter.
Yeah.
So let's just go beyond April. What is next? Any other major event?
Yeah, so the SoSHA week.
Okay.
I think from
the famous SoSHA week.
Yeah, the famous. So that is a traditional SoSHA activity. Every academic year, a specific week will be recognized by council and admin as the SoSHA, where students of SoSHA will do different activities, ranging from an opening ceremony, going out to community outreach, to sporting activities, blood donation drives, cultural, the research. All these things are, conglomerated within 1 week.
1 week, exactly.
And it is done by the students of the social sciences. I think we are planning on doing this probably in the month of May. Going towards June. And we want to do a SoSHA week with difference this time around. Again,
SoSHA week with difference.
I think this is a council with difference.
Yes, it's a council with difference, exactly.
We wouldn't say that about ourselves. We would rather leave the students to talk about us, say whether we've done well or not. But we will try our best and do well, inshallah. So that is going to be the next activity. The SoSHA week is going to be one activity that I think students are going to like a lot, because we want to make sure we imagine this happening in May before we started doing plans as early as February. So I think that means we are doing plans at the right time. I think that is going to be an interesting one. And inside the SoSHA week, we are also thinking about doing a different thing there, like an interdepartment sports competition. There is going to be football or something else, but something that is going to be maybe little but interesting, that the students are going to like. I think that is just one thing I would just bring about the SoSHA week. But other interesting activities
will come.
Of course, we are also thinking about establishing an alumni association.
Exactly.
Alumni association. Already I've started talking to some important erudites, of the SoSHA family. They were here and they've left, and their names are known all over the country.
Sure.
In fact, some are known beyond the country. And they are doing great.
They have their PhDs
not only regionally but globally. So that means that, and we've already started contacting them. They are huge fans of the SoSHA alumni, where we have former students of SoSHA in this association to offer help anytime SoSHA needs it, whether it's with our council or the councils that will come in after us. I think we are doing great in regards to that. We've already started talking, and you and I have already spoken about putting
things together,
like a plan on how to go by that, and we've discussed that after the introduction. We'll talk about it.
Exactly.
So the alumni is on this way, and importantly, the magazine.
Yeah.
You know, we are planning on doing the first ever SoSHA magazine, if not the university magazine. Maybe there has been a magazine done by other.
But I heard there was one, but
yeah. So we want to also have a magazine, of course, through your ministry. We want to ensure that there is a SoSHA magazine. Yes. That is left behind when we are leaving. You know, we are planning on doing that somewhere around September, and all that. So I think my mind is on some of these things.
Look at her face. She's not happy. I can tell you this for free, that this girl has been singing about something that is nationwide tour. You didn't say that.
I'll be coming to that.
Look at her face.
I'll be coming to the nationwide.
I think I've missed all the programs last semester. My first year.
You cannot miss the next nationwide tour. You don't want to miss that.
Never.
So the nationwide tour is a particular undertaking done by SAS, the School of Arts and Science. And again, SAS constitutes SoSHA, Social Sciences, Humanities, and SSA. Guess that means
Science Student Association. Exactly.
That is in natural sciences. You have the biologists there, chemists, physics, mathematics, and all that. So they embark on a nationwide tour every academic year. We will go across the country to talk to communities, to talk to students in schools, to talk to different places, you know, about the University of the Gambia, encourage students on how to be hardworking to get to the university. Also, sometimes we partner with institutions like the
National Center for Arts and Culture.
And then the
civic education.
And now we are also thinking about bringing other partners. So sometimes you go with these people to schools to educate them on relevant issues at that grassroots level. That is national development. That is SoSHA and SSA contributing to national development, because if you are able to interact with the young people from that level, you are preparing them to be productive citizens. And the nationwide tour is an interesting one. 1 week of, you know, crisscrossing across the country, playing a quarter while you are a student at the university. So I think that is going to be a very, very beautiful program that we would do. Already I've started talking with the president of SSA. We are thinking about meeting as soon as the next semester begins, so that we see how best we work on our themes for it. We work on partners, we work on places that we will be visiting, we work on even establishing committees that will be working. It's better you work early. As they say, planning, failure to plan.
Planning to fail. So, I think we're happy now that nationwide tour is part of the plan. This is SoSHA Bantaba, and it's a program that will come on this platform every Wednesday from the hours of 12 to 1 p.m. SoSHA, Social Sciences and Humanities Student Association, is a sub-association under the University of the Gambia Student Union in the School of Arts and Sciences, but particularly in the Division of Social Sciences and Humanities. My two guests here today, Ismail Jabate, the President of Social Sciences and Humanities Student Association, and Yafati Job, Press Officer, the Office of the Information Ministry, and I am Mohamed Lamin Ramadi, host, Information and Communications Minister of SoSHA. To just quickly, SoSHA Week, nationwide tour, your anticipation?
My anticipation for these upcoming events are very high.
Okay.
Simply because
yes.
This is a country of difference, so we expect a different event. We expect different events come March, April, and the likes. So we're hoping that this time they're going to bring to us different varieties of events, games, and everything, because we need it. Like I said, it's been a stressful semester.
Sure.
And we're hoping that this time, this semester coming would be better. I think you've not addressed the issue of classroom size and all that.
I think we started working on that. I remember when we visited the day, we submitted this issue to him, and then he promised to look into it.
The first thing we did was to do a courtesy call with the administration, because we are supposed to represent the student body as the admin, of course, at the students' union level. So the first thing we did when we were sworn in is to go to the office of the dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kamara, and we told him all these issues, the issue of chairs. We've spoken to him extensively about it. We've spoken to him about the issue of classroom sizes. You know, in fact, we've spoken many other issues. And now that they are informed about it, that there are problems of SoSHA, all we need to do is to be knocking on their doors, reminding them about these issues. Of course, we've also started working on the SoSHA Bantaba.
SoSHA Bantaba, exactly.
No, not this Bantaba.
Not this
the other Bantaba on campus.
This Bantaba is on Better Future Production. So we have the
yeah.
other Bantaba on campus.
And we've already started working on that. We are pushing them to ensure that before we leave, we leave a Bantaba behind. We are going to ensure we work as hard as possible. It was started by the 16 Council. We have gone beyond, and we are discussions are on. And it's good that you brought the issue of this, but always I'm talking to the logistics minister to always be going to their office. And the other time we did an informal meeting also
with
at the faculty office.
We have a new faculty.
We had a meeting, council meeting. When we were done, we went straight to the faculty. We didn't even inform them that we are coming. We just went there and then we spoke to them extensively about our issues, our problems, our students of SoSHA, and they have promised to be helping us out. In fact, they asked us to create a WhatsApp page where we would have a faculty officer. They will have me there in the IPR and the Secretary General, so that the flow of information will be very, very easy. That we are working on and very soon to be done. So by next semester, hopefully, information flow. We also informed them about the issue of the timetable. It was late a little bit. And
exam timetable. So
what I did first is talk to some presidents within Bricam to inform them that we need to do something about it, and we've agreed that we will be visiting the Dean of Arts and Sciences to talk to them about how best we can be able to fast track the issue of the timetable. But they said they had issues of having space, you know, like
that has been an issue.
So it was beyond them as well. It was beyond them. So we understood them, but we assured them that we are student representatives and their best interest is our best interest. So therefore we'll be pushing the matter as much as we can. So we are doing our best anyway. I know sometimes the best is not enough, but we will keep pushing inside.
But I believe with this in place, I believe a lot of students will anticipate and would be able to attend. Because when UTG is stressful, other students might not have the time, or might not even have the head of attending
our event.
Some of these events. So I think with this in place, it will be very helpful.
But one thing I can tie my neck and then say is that this council is ready to serve, and we are doing our utmost best to serve the students. Like he said, our best might not be enough for certain students, but be assured that we're going to play all our bags of tricks to make sure that we solve most of your problems. We've signed for this. We promise the students that we are going to serve them, and we are ready to serve them, and we will serve them. Yeah, so I think we ran out of time. Maybe if you have any other thing to say before we leave. I know you'll be coming here on this platform. This is your platform. SoSHA Bantaba is a platform. You will be first post, and you'll be coming here frequently, time to time, to address issues that students are facing in the university. And then, so do you have any other thing to say aside from the question that I asked you?
Yes, I think I just want to thank Better Future Production
that's
so much for giving us this opportunity. I think they are doing a great job in the university.
Exactly.
It's not only SoSHA that they are having a partnership. In fact, they are having a partnership with the students union.
And also Gambia College.
Gambia. So they are doing. They are Better Future Production is a saver. It's a saver. It's a savior. They are doing well with regards to helping university students do their activities, helping them by taking them beyond the borders of their different departments. I think that is very important. And I also want to tell the social students that the leadership of the 17th Executive Council is here to serve the interests of the students of SoSHA, primarily. Secondarily, to serve the interests of the University of the Gambia. And we will do our best to ensure that happens. SoSHA Bantaba is here. It is formally launched. It is here for all the students of SoSHA. We will bring as many as possible to this platform to talk about issues that they want to talk about as much as we can. So I think that is what I have to say.
This Bantaba is tailored for SoSHA students. We also have students that are into different things in the School of Arts and Sciences. Time to time, we will have them here. We have students that are into music. We have students that are into poetry. And these are some of the students that we will bring on this platform, and they will share their journey with us. Yafatu, here is your home, your house, your bed, your seat, your desk. So can I continue?
No.
Okay, let me stop. I lost my dictionary anyway.
Better for you.
Yes. So the time is already up, and then we'll be leaving this platform, but not entirely, for only this day, because we'll be coming here on Wednesday, every Wednesday from the hours of 12 to 1 p.m. Yes.
Thank you so much for having
Are you thanking me again?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for thanking me anyway.
thank you for having me here, and it was a pleasure sharing a platform with the president and you too.
Yeah.
So like you were saying, this is a platform for SoSHA students, not just for Ismail, for you or for me, but it's a platform for SoSHA students entirely. So we are ready to take you through different journeys, and you just stay tuned for more.
She is a very efficient driver anyway. Bye bye. Join us next Wednesday at the same time.
And thank you to the incredible crew that is with us.
Thank you.
The pain and